Hi everyone, thank you for joining me here today for my piano tutorial. I am continuing through the series A Perfect 10. We have made it all the way to song 5, Latin Holiday. So we just had a holiday here. We just got finished with Christmas. We've had a lot of holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and so we have had a lot of time off. So we are having to dive deep now in January, starting into the Latin holiday. I'm sure that any Latin holiday would be very fun and have a lot of fun food and lots of interesting instruments, lots of music, lots of games, and I think that you are going to be wanting to reflect that idea when you play the Latin holiday song. Okay, so you're going to have to exercise your fingers, get everything going a little bit speedy. So it's a good thing you know how to play your scales and your chords and that you can count your rhythm. So I'm going to go over some important details here for you so you can be ready for this. So I'm going to move the camera a little bit closer so that you can see the music. Okay. All right. So first of all, we see here that we're in the key of G. All right. So the key signature here reflects that we have F sharps. And we are starting in the key of G. It's not E minor, it's in the key of G because the bass note here is G. It's playing the fifth, G and D. All right, and then it comes in with the rest of our G chord right here. So we've got some tricky rhythms, but I just kind of want to talk about the notes first. All right, so we've got the G and then we've got the D sound here that comes in before the change of the measure. So we're going to jump into the D chord there. And then it's going to go up to the D sharp here. So we won't talk about that chord right now. We're going to go on to the E minor. And then it changes. And then we have a G7. And then we've got the C and the C6. We're adding in the A onto the C chord here. And then we're going to the B here, but this is still part of the G chord. All right, so I want you to dive deep into these notes so that you can understand the chords that are being formed from the notes. Now the rhythm is a bit tricky, so that's what I'm going to be working on with you now. I'm going to play the first couple lines here, and I'm going to break down all of the beats into the and. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, and then you come in here on the and 2 and 3, 4. Okay, so the only normal beats we have pretty much is beat 1 and beat 3 and 4. Everything else is coming in on the and. Okay, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You don't play anything on 4 here, and then you jump in on and then it's tied over to beat 1, but only the first half. And then you come in here on the and then you hold for beat 2. This is the and then this is beat 3, and this is 4. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate that for you here now. So I want to move the camera back just a bit so you can see my hands perhaps. All right, here goes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and so forth. Okay, so that sounds a little bit tedious at first. If you're not sure about your rhythms, I would go through with a pen, pencil, and just mark it in. And I can do that for you right here if you want to look carefully and mark this in on yours. Okay, this is beat 1 right here. The first one comes in on 1. It gets the full beat. Then the 2 and that feels pretty natural, pretty normal. And then this gets the first half of 3, but you don't hold it long because you're going to change the notes here on the and then you're not going to play anything on 4. So I'm going to cross out the 4, but you have a change, a big change on the and of 4. This is tied over, so that's already crossed out. You're not going to resound that. You are going to come in on the next chord here on the and after the first beat. So I'm going to put the 1 there. Here's the and then you hold for the 2. Here comes your beat 3, your and then here's your beat 3. You don't play anything on the and you play on the 4 and the and. Okay, so in this song, you're going to see a lot of math. Okay, lots of rhythm. All right, so I'm going to count that out and play that for you one more time, just kind of slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Now I'm going to speed it up. Some C chords here with an added A, so that makes it a C2. C6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you're having that little train sound right here. 1 and 2 and let me try that again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So you got to cross the left hand over and read those notes up in the treble clef above. Here you have a D7 chord. Hold it for the first beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 you're going to have to turn the page right here because there's no way you can play this and turn the page in the middle here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and this is a D7 chord and be sure to land that A with the D right here. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it goes back into the A section again, just like it did at the beginning. And usually as the composer of this piece does, she does the first part in one range on the piano, and when you come back into the A section again, it does it an octave higher. Okay, so I hope that that will be of help for you. You're going to be playing some D scales here, some G scales here, adding some extra notes to your regular chords. That kind of makes it more spicy. If you know very much about the Spanish culture, they like a little spice. All right, so you're going to see that in here. Let's talk a little bit about the ending. Okay, so on measure 48, you're going to have kind of an odd chord. It's an E flat. It looks to me like it's an E flat 7 with an added ninth. Okay, so that's going to be E flat, B flat, D flat, and G. And then you're going to play this little 16th note pattern, 1 or 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So that you're going to want to practice so that you can get pretty fast. Last chord here because it's an octave higher and play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I was trying to find a way to show you how much fun this piece could be. So on the regular piano, it seems a little bit more like all you're focusing on is the rhythm and the notes. So to have fun with it, I took it to my clavinova. So let me show you that version over here. All right, so on the clavinova, you can really see what the music is going to do when you change up the voices. I've added a pop Latin beat going on here, and I'm going to do my best to demonstrate the song as well as be the DJ. So I'm going to be changing some of the buttons here, which might cause me to mess up a little bit, but I'll just kind of do it for fun. So we're not going to be too terribly worried about that. All right, so hopefully you can see all of this. Okay, so I've changed up in the voicing to the trumpet, the violins, and the vibraphone, and the jazz guitar. All right, so I hope that you'll enjoy this as I play. I was supposed to hit my ending. Kind of messed up on the ending a little bit there. But anyway, you get the idea of having fun with the piece. Okay, so if you have a keyboard, you can change up the voicing. You can try to add a rhythm. I just added something that said Latin and world for the rhythm and chose some instruments that I thought would sound great with this song. So I feel like the composer of this piece would be really happy with the rendition that I created with the music, the notes that she put. So I want you to feel like you can understand the notes, not just so that you can do a bunch of math with your music, but so that you can really have fun with the song. All right, so that, when I played it just now, that speed was at 122. They recommend that you play it around that speed, 120 to 126. I felt like I could even do it faster. I would love to do that song again faster. I think that it's really fun. It just makes it hard when you get to the ending to do it faster than that. So anyway, I think that this is a really fun piece that you'll enjoy. It's gonna take you to a deeper level of your understanding of rhythm, and you may not understand it fully all the way through. You may not get all the way through the song, but do your best to tackle this song, to learn about the eighth notes and the punctuation and the way that they're jumping in on the ands of all the beats. And that's what gives the Latin music a lot of that spice and that style that we just kind of want to dance to and have fun with. So I hope that this will cheer you up for your January. Happy 2021, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.